Hello, everyone. Welcome to another lecture on reasoning ability and problem solving. In today's lecture, we will continue with following directions and we will look at some examples. In the previous lecture, we discussed all the types of questions that can come into exams from following direction. So basically, we discussed that there are 6 types of questions. Number 1 is direction sense, based on your direction sense. Then we studied that there are relative directions type of questions. Then we studied you can get to calculate the distance, so distance and direction. Then we studied about the routes and the paths type of question. Then we studied about coded direction and distance, which used the similar logic as coding and decoding. And sixth, we discussed turns and rotations based on questions. Right? So to understand all these type of questions, we discussed 6 concepts. So first was your basic directions. For this, we understood a chart of something like this. So north, south, east, west, and this was northeast, this was southeast, this was southwest, and this was northwest. So this basic diagram we studied. Then we understood the concept of relative direction. Then we studied the concept of left and right directions based on which direction you are facing. Similarly, we studied the concept of clockwise and anti-clockwise directions, right? Then we studied concept of rotation. And then we studied the concept of Pythagoras theorem. So these all 6 concepts we studied, which are used to solve the questions on following directions. In today's lecture, we'll discuss the examples. So let us start with this example number 1. For your reference, I am drawing the simple chart of north, south, east, and west. Now, Rahul is 10 meters west of Bindu. So if I'll use this space to draw the diagram, or this space, okay? So Rahul is 10 meters west of Bindu. Priya is 32 meters north of Bindu. So Priya is 32 meters north of Bindu. Rahul is 50 meters to the south of Tripti. So Tripti has to be even more than this. So let me draw it again. Starting from here. Rahul is how much? 10 meters west of Bindu. Priya is 32 meters north of Bindu. Rahul is 50 meters to the south of Tripti. So Tripti will go even further over here, 50 meters. Okay. Tripti is 20 meters west of Vijay. So Tripti is to the west. (20 meters west of Vijay. Vijay will be somewhere over here. Vijay is 18 meters north of Jessica. So Vijay is 18 meters north of Jessica. So 32 plus 18 will give me how much? It will give me 15 meters. So by this we know that P and J will be in the same line. We are coming 18 meter south, and from here we went 32 meter north. So both of these P and J fall in the same line. Now the question is, this is the information that is given to us. Based on this information, we'll solve 3 questions today. Okay. So Jessica is at how much distance and in which direction with respect to Priya? So first of all, which direction? So from Priya, with respect to Priya, it is towards the east. Okay. So I can clearly eliminate all these 3 options. So my option will be answer number 3. But let us check. we have to also identify how much distance. So if TV equals to 20, if this distance between TV and is 20 and distance between R and B is 10, so distance between B and this point will be equal to distance between P and J. So distance between this will be 10. So distance between P and J will be 10. Therefore, the answer is 10 meter towards east. Understood? Very basic question. Same information, and this is the different question. So let us draw a diagram for the same question. Rahul is 10 meter west of Bindu. Priya is 32 meter north of Bindu. Rahul is 50 meters south of Tripti. Tripti is 20 meter west of Vijay. Vijay is 18 meter north of Jessica. So this much information is given to us. Now the question is different. If Bobby is 20 meter west to Jessica, so 20 meter, if you remember this diagram, 20 meter west to Jessica will be over here, right? So from 20 meter, we are going towards this direction. And at this direction, we have Bobby, right? And 32 meter north of Rahul. So here again, if it is at this point, this will be equal to 18 and this will be equal to 32. Distance between Bobby and Rahul will be 32. Given, then what is the distance between Tripti and Bobby? We have to find the distance between Tripti and Bobby. It will be 18, very clearly. So answer will be option number 2, 18. Now, same information, the question is different. We know Rahul is 10 meter west of Bindu. Priya is 32 meter north of Bindu. Similarly, Rahul is 50 meter to the south of Tripti. Vijay is 20 meter to the east of Tripti, or Tripti is 20 meter to the west of Vijay, and Vijay is 18 meter to the north of Jessica. P and J fall in the same line. So this much information is given to us, right? What is the direction of Vijay with respect to Rahul? So with respect to Rahul, we have to look at point from Rahul. So from the point of view of Rahul, the direction of Vijay is this. And this is which direction? This is towards the north and east. So the answer will be option number 3, northeast. Okay. Now, example number 4. Again, this information is given, and based on this information, you'll have 2 or 3 questions. I'm drawing the diagram for your reference. Point D is 30 meter west of point C. So if this is C, point D is over here, 30 meter distance. Point C is 60 meter to the south of point B. Okay. Point A is 40 meter to the west of point B. So this is 40 meters. So over here, right? And point G is 30 meter to the south of point A. So I have to come 30 meter back. So G will be over here. Point E is 45 meter to the north of point D. So from here, if I move 45 meters, I'll get point E. This is what my basic diagram will look like. Now, the question is that if F is exactly between point B and C, so exactly between point B and C will be here. This distance will be also 30 and this distance will be also 30. And this will be in the straight line from G. This is point F. Then how far and in which direction is point G with respect to point F? So with respect to point F, G will be in the straight line, so G will be towards the west, right? And then we have to find out how far also. So here again the distance between F and G will be equal to distance between A and B, right? Distance, because they fall in the same line, so it will be 40 meter. So our answer will be 40 meter west, which is option number 4. Clear? Now let us look at this question. So same information is given to us, and a different question is given to us. So let us draw the diagram. For your reference, I am drawing the simple direction diagram. Simple. Now, point D is 30 meter to the west of point C. Point C is 60 meter to the south of point B. Point A is 40 meter to the west of point B. Point G is 30 meter to the south of point A. And point E is 45 meter north of point D. So this information was already given to us, right? Now, four of the following are alike in a certain way, and they form a group, and we have to find out which of the following does not belong to that group. So this is a question of odd one out. Now, over here, if we see the direction of A with respect to E is in which direction? This is in northwest direction. Similarly, the direction of A with respect to C, again in northwest direction. The direction of the direction of C with respect to A will be in southeast direction. And the direction of E with respect to C will be again in northwest direction. So I can say that all these three follow the same direction except option number 3. So my answer will be option number 3, CA, because it follows a different direction. Now, again, the same information, a different question. So let me draw. Point D is 30 meter to the west of point C. C is 60 meter to the south of point B. A is 40 meter to the west of point B, and G is 30 meter to the south here, and this is 45 meter A. Okay. Now point H is in 10 meter east of point G. So this is G. If we are going east, this will be the direction. It is here. This is point H, 10 meter east of point G. Then what is the distance between H and D? So we have to find the distance between H and D. Very clearly, it will be the same 30. 60 minus 30 will give me 30. So my answer will be option number 2, 30. Now, Ajay is 14 meter west of Balaji. So we have Ajay. Let me draw it for your reference. Now, Ajay is 14 meter east of Balaji. Chandra is 17 meter south of Ajay. Okay. Dimple is 16 meter to the west of Chandra. So we have Dimple over here. 16 meter west of Chandra. Right. Gagan is 23 meter to the south of Balaji. So from here, if we move 23 meters south, we'll go here. Right. And Faryad is 30 meter east of Edenith. Edenith is 30 meter north of Dimple. Gagan is 23 meters south of Balaji. Faryad is 30 meter east of Edenith. So 30 meter east of Edenith will give me here 16 plus 14. This is 16, this is 14. I'll get it above point F. Okay. Now, we have to find out the shortest distance between Faryad and Gagan. So over here, the distance between Faryad and Gagan will be between B and G plus between F and B. So B and G we already know is 23. FB, if we look at the diagram, FB will be how much? It will be 30 minus 17. Right? It follows in the same category. So it will be 13. And this is 23. So 23 plus 13 will give me 36. So my answer will be option number 3, 36 meter. So this distance is 13, this is 23. When we add the two, we get 36 meter. Now, same question. Ajay, 14 meter west of Balaji. Chandra, 17 meters south of Ajay. Dimple, 16 meter west of Chandra. Edenit is 30 meter north of Dimple. Similarly, Gagan is 23 meters south of Balaji. And Faryad is 30 meter east of Edenith. This is the diagram. If Himani is 16 meter west of Ajay, so Himani will be 16 meter west. Himani will fall in this line. This is the same distance. Himani will be somewhere over here. Then what is the shortest distance between Himani and Edenith? So this we have to find out. So this complete distance ED was equal to 30. Now we have to find out EH. HD we already know is 17. Over here we can see this distance and this distance will be equal. So here we'll get 13 as the correct answer. So our answer will be option number 3, 13. Okay. Different question, same information. Let us draw. Ajay is 14 meter west of Balaji. Chandra is 17 meters south of Ajay. Similarly, Dimple is 16 meter west of Chandra. Then Edenith is how much? 30 meter to the north of Dimple. Similarly, Gagan is 23 meter to the south of Balaji. And Faryad is over here, 30 meter east. This is the information. Now, 4 of the following are alike in a certain way and they form a group. Again, a question of odd one out. Which of the following does not belong in that group? Now, let us look at the directions. With respect to Faryad, Ajay is in which direction? So, with respect to, let me draw this. With respect to Faryad, Ajay is in the southwest direction. So, here we have southwest direction. With respect to Edenith, Balaji is in southeast direction. So this is southeast direction. With respect to Balaji, Chandra is in southwest direction. And similarly, with respect to Ajay, Dimple is in again southwest direction. This is also southwest direction. So the only pair that has a different direction is option number 2, that is Balaji and Edenith. So this will be the correct answer. Now, let us solve this question. Point G is 20 meter to the east of point B. So if this is, take reference, okay? Point G is 20 meter to the east of point B, which is 20 meter to the north of point A. So B is 20 meter to the north of point A. Similarly, this is first information. Point F is 15 meter to the point of E, west of E. E is not yet mentioned. H is 10 meter to the south of F, not yet mentioned. Point E is 10 meter to the south of G. Okay, so here I can find out. In this information, we can find out. Point E is 10 meter to the south of point G. So E will be here, 10 meter to the south of G. So we have completed this much information and we have completed this much information. Now let us see, with respect to E, do we have any information? Yes. Point F is 15 meter to the west of point E. So it is somewhere here, 15 meter to the west. Similarly, it is given to us point H is 10 meter to the south of F. So H will fall in the same line as A, correct? Point C is 15 meter to the east of point H. Now it is given to us that point C is over here, 15 meter to point of H. So GEC will fall in same line, FH will fall in same line, and BA will fall in same line. Similarly, BG will be falling in same line, FE will be falling in same line, and AHC will be falling in same line. So this is the diagram. Now, the question is, this was all the information given to us. The question is, if point X is exactly between B and A. So here we'll have point X, 10 over here, 10 over here. It will be in the same line as F and E, right? Then how F is how far and in which direction from X. So with respect to X, F is in east direction. And how far? If this is 20 and this is 15, BG is how much? BG is 20 and FE is how much? 15. So this distance will be how much? It will be 20 minus 15, 5. So 5 meter east will be the correct answer, which is option number 3. So option number 3 will be the correct answer to this information. Now, same information, different question. Let us find out. Let us draw. Point G is 20 meter east of B. B is 20 meter to the north of A. This much information completed. Then E is 10 meter to the south of G. Right? F is 15 meter to the west of E. Point H is 10 meter to the south of A. And then from here we go back to 15 at point C. So this was given to us. Now the question is, what is the direction of point G with respect to H? So with respect to H, G is in which direction? G is in this direction, and this direction is called the northeast direction. So our answer will be option number 2, northeast. This is the correct answer. Same information, different question. Now, let us draw. G is to the east of B. This is 20. From G, we go to E, which is 10. This is 15. We go to F. We go 10 down to H. And this is C, which is 15. This much information was given. What is the shortest distance between point F and G? So between F and G, this will be the shortest distance, right? So we know FG square using the Pythagoras theorem. FG square will be equal to GE square plus FE square. This is F, right? So FG square will be equal to G square plus FE square. This is what we know from Pythagorean theorem or Pythagoras theorem. So FG square will be equal to 10 square plus 15 square. 10 square is 100, 15 square is how much? 125, which gives me 225. Right? So how is 225 written? 225 FG square. So FG will be equals to under root of 225. And under root of 225 is 5 root 3. So our answer will be 5 root 3 meter. So with respect to G, the shortest distance between F and G will be 5 under root 3 meter. This will be the shortest distance. Here you can see if this is the shortest distance, this will be the shortest distance. So 10 meter, 15 meter, and here is the calculation. Our answer will be, sorry, this was 325. 225, 325. Calculation error. This was 100 plus 225, 325. Under root of 325 gave me 5 root 3 meter. So this is what we'll get. 5 root 3. This will be the answer. Now, Mridul cycles 145 meter towards the east and then turns left and cycles 155 meter. So let me draw the diagram here. Mridul cycles 145 meter towards the east. So for your reference, 145 meters towards the east. Then he takes a left and cycles 155 meter. Here, again he takes a left and he cycles 225 meter. Here, this was the initial point. He finally takes a left and cycles 95 meter to reach home. So here, he takes a 95 turn and this is the home. We have to find the shortest distance between the home and the starting point. This is the starting point. So, this will be the shortest distance, and I can draw a triangle over here, right? 90-degree triangle, right angle triangle. This distance will be how much? Let me name the triangle as ABC. We have to find the distance between AB. So AB square will be equal to how much? AC square plus CB square. This we know from Pythagoras theorem, right? Now, what will be the distance between A and C? So this is completely 155. So it will be 155 minus 95. That will give us how much? AC will be 60, right? Similarly, CB. CB will be how much? 225 minus 145. 80. So AB square will be equal to 60 square plus 80 square. 60 square is how much? 3600 and this is 6400. If I add the two, 36, 6400 I am adding, I'll get how much? 10,000. And 10,000 is the under root of what? This is AB square. So AB will be under root of 10,000. And under root of 10,000 is how much? 100. So my answer will be 100 meter, which is option number 1. So option number 1 will be the correct answer to this question. Right? So this question, this example concludes today's lecture. Thank you.